There we go, dude. We are live.
So you have to plug it in.
Other than being a major, is it 1967? Other than possibly being a major accident or a backup, that's on 275, I think, or
Yeah.
by Fowler and Fletcher.
We're not going that way.
No, but we'll be going underneath it,
Yeah.
or by it anyway.
Okay.
Well, that's why I let the lady know, like, we're coming in from far, so. Guess they act like they lived right down the road.
Yeah, right?
You must live in the area. Can you make it here in a few?
Even if you lived in the area, you're not getting there in 20 minutes. I hate to tell you. Traffic is that jacked up these days. Here you go. Hello, good morning, Eric.
Keep an eye on the road. Alrighty.
Oh, yeah.
Alrighty, Josh, be careful. Thank you. Jerry R., how are you both? We're doing good. Eric, Susan and I are praying for you. Thank you. Eric, good morning. Kyle, good morning.
Well, Eric, hello, stranger. I haven't heard from you in a while.
What is the app that's called that turns you into a Muppet? Chat GPT. Chat GPT. And sometimes when it turns you into a Muppet, it's not a pleasure picture. You have to direct the, like, make me look young, make me look skinny, because it made Sean look like a 100-year-old man. But it's called Chat GPT. It's free. I mean, they have paid things that if you want to pay for it for whatever, but someone told me that last week. And it's not even an app. It's just a website, just a Chat GPT.
Well, it's just a website.
Yeah, I just, signed in, made a name, and that's all. And then you just put cartoon pictures and you upload a photo, and if you want to put something to where you can say, like, make this photo look younger, not cartoon, like updated, or make the background, change my shirt. It'll do all, you tell it what to do. It takes a lot of practice, but you tell it what to do. Josh, prayers. Thank you. Yeah, they called us in early. They were supposed to be for 10:30. But I guess someone chickened out. They had a cancellation.
All right. Once I get on Kathleen or Griffin, I'll be all right. As long as I don't have a bunch of slow people in my way.
I told them it's going to take at least an hour, like, because she said 9:30. I'm like,
yeah, that's not going to happen.
Like, you might get 9:30. But
you
It's 9 o'clock. This is going to be more like 10.
Yeah.
It's going to be more like 10 now.
Makes you wonder if they even look at the address. Someone's been in the ditches.
Or putting something there.
They're putting a side piece for driveway. Okay.
But we gotta go to Tampa. Or Wesley Chapel, Tampa, same thing.
New Tampa. Okay, let's go. Alrighty. Now, if you'd have been having it in Zephyr Hills, yeah, I could have had you there in 30 minutes.
Yepers. Have fun in Tampa. I thought you were going to Lakeland. Nah. But have a baby film it wherever you're better. Nah, Lakeland's where you go to die. I went to the emergency room in Tampa. My doctors are out at Zephyr Hills and Wesley Chapel. So in the one doctor office downstairs is a urgent care center or a surgical center.
Surgical.
So.
Ambulatory center.
Yeah. It says have BB film it. And it's a 3-hour procedure.
Or longer.
Right, depending how long it takes to break the stone. Lucky me. Then they put a stent, and then 8 days later the stent comes out.
And then lucky BB.
I mean, he's never really explained the surgery or anything to me. He just says, oh yeah, you need surgery. And then when he called up, he was like, yeah, it moved a little. You definitely need surgery. And I never really thought about asking questions like, what does this procedure entail? But I guess right before I get my surgery, I'm going to be like, what are you going to do? I'm going to ask the questions right before my surgery.
You better hope you ask them before they start putting you under.
Well, yeah, because I want to know what the hell's going to be done. I don't, I see different things online, but everything's, I don't know.
Oh, times have changed. So
I don't know.
Technology has changed. Procedures change. And usually for the better.
I might go for some surgery in the next few months. When I do, I'll let you know what hospital and room number you guys can visit. Cool.
Absolutely.
I heard the Northside Cherokee Hospital in Canton, Georgia is pretty good. Well, we're not in Canton, Georgia.
We're not in Georgia.
We're not in Georgia, Kyle. We're in Florida. Make sure BB sounds when she can. Okay. no drinking, eating since midnight. It's going to be real fun because I don't have a prostate, and when I go to sleep in surgery, I start pissing.
Well, but they already know you don't have a prostate, so they're prepared for that.
I don't know if they don't know.
Oh, it's in your chart, baby.
But anytime I get underneath anesthesia...
That's normal. Anybody does.
No. When I used to go into anesthesia before my prostate, I never pissed on myself. I mean, you're just asleep, you know. But without a prostate, there's no muscle there to hold it. So when you go to sleep, it just pisses. Not like if I went to sleep.
Right. You got more confidence.
Because there was that one time in the beginning, if I slept on my back, it would leak. But if I slept on my side, it wouldn't leak. Good morning, BB and cameraman, Michelle Rowe.
Good morning. And I hope everyone out there has a good day today.
Good morning, Michelle. Sorry for the in and out of the internet. But we are driving the backwoods.
It's faster that way than the interstate.
Yeah, it is faster this way. So until we get near the city, it'll start clearing up. So just bear with us.
Rickety. All right. What was that? Did you put something on the...
Yeah.
Okay.
That way, if it fades in and out, they can at least see that.
Oh, okay. We're still here.
We're still here. But we're driving in the woods.
Yep. We are.
Where the strawberry farms are.
Yeah. Scooby-Dooby-Doo.
I also have to get the camera and the exit soon.
Oh, the worst part of that is prepping for that.
The back door is easier than the front door.
It's the only thing I hate about that test is the prep.
If I had a choice, stick something up my butt or through my pee-pee hole, you stick it up my butt all day long. Stick it up the butt all day long, because...
once it comes out, it's out.
Like I said, I don't even know what this surgery entails of. I don't... And you can't find nothing really specific other than someone telling you and not... You know, you're trying to watch a video and they're not getting right to the point.
Right. They're going to get ready for the beans and the maters. sprinkler systems.
And a lot of things that I've seen are like 12 years old.
That's what I'm saying.
You know, 7 years old.
Technology has changed, so.
Ooh, Michelle says she's trying to recover from a fall.
Ooh.
Same as me. I got a torn rotor cup.
You got 2 tears in the rotor cup.
Yeah, 2 tears in the rotor cup from when I fell out the shower last year.
And we found out the lower back is worse.
And then my lower back's just jacked up. Nothing major, thank God, but the shoulder probably took the brunt of the fall.
Yep.
And
well, be lucky it was the shoulder and not your head.
Yeah. But the shoulder took the front of the brawl. So I've been going to physical therapy. But they said it's going to take a long time to heal. So just been doing physical therapy, keeping my shoulder moving so I don't get locked shoulder.
Yeah.
And build up tissues, or else it'll...
Scar tissue.
Yeah.
Thick scar tissue.
Yeah.
Because that's not
then
fun
you
either.
require surgery.
Yeah.
If you don't keep it moving and you don't do therapy,
it will lock. It will freeze.
It'll freeze.
It's called a frozen shoulder.
Yeah.
And even surgery doesn't help that. They're still developing different techniques with that.
Yeah, they had wanted to give me a shot, but it's not going to fix it. The only thing a shot does is just...
Well, cortisone shots, it helps it right away and then gradually decreases the,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But
It's
you
just
get too many of those, it will eat away the bone. So, again, it's a catch-22.
Yeah, I mean, it fixes it now, but later it'll come back.
Yeah, and usually when it comes back, it's even matter.
I do it this way. I just suffer now, and then eventually it'll get better.
Yep.
So, and they wanted to give me a cortisone shot in the back too. I was like, nope, because that steroids that pumps into you, and
you put on the weight so fast.
Put on the weight, yeah.
I'm wishing I never had any of those steroid shots and cortisone shots, because the only thing it did was make me big. And now, like, it took the pain away.
Well, it takes the pain away in the short, but like I said,
yeah, short term.
But I've been dealing with back pain for the longest. Just keep dealing with it.
Yeah.
Even though there was times where I never felt back pain, but then of course I had the kidney stone, so.
Well, usually the only time you really felt anything is if we started getting really cool nights in the wintertime.
Is BB going live after your surgery? We'll see. I don't know.
No, we can. He'll be all dopey.
Got to get through the surgery first.
You may hear cameraman snoring.
Got to get through the surgery first. Again, you're looking at almost 3 hours plus.
Okay, well, look at it this way. Once they get you back there, you're looking at 30 to 45 minutes of them getting
it'll probably
you prepped.
be 10:30.
Right. So, but you'll be wheeled in by 10:30. It's not you getting there at 10:30. And then, you know.
Well, the thing is that I was supposed to be there at 10:30. Right, so that would have been 11.
Right.
So they were trying to, so with this cancellation would have only got me 15 minutes. Or if I would have got there at 9:30, it would have just got me a half hour earlier.
Right.
You know, regardless. Yeah, so instead of them starting at 11, they'll be starting at 10:30 by the time I get there and prep me up and everything. So but I mean, I can still cancel. I'm not there yet. Please, BB, I want to see how he's doing. I tried to say something different, but my phone keeps saying that. That's all right.
I hate it when you're trying to text and the phone, you're trying to talk and text and the phone puts something else there.
And I'm going to make sure they ain't going to be fucking rushing me through, too. So, like, when I get there, I don't want to be like, oh, come on, hurry.
No.
Hurry my ass.
Because the anesthesiologist, they've got to ask you questions. They're just...
No, I know, but you know how they try to rush you through because there's a cancellation. It's like, let's try to get in and out.
No. I've never experienced that with these doctors or the surgery centers that we go to. So, and Lord knows I've been at that surgery center many a times with Bri. He was worried about you going to like the hospital that used to be community hospital. There they rushed you. Even if even if they didn't ask you to come in earlier. That's where they screwed up with him and gave him the wrong anesthesia. Ooh, there's a bumpity bump. I don't know, some of our back roads are starting to turn into roller coasters. Woo, up and down, up and down.
Watermelons.
Yep, that time of the year.
It's a bunch of watermelons. Then soon there'll all be subdivisions.
It's gonna get crazy.
Wouldn't it be awesome if they knocked down subdivision to put in farms?
No, there would be a switch. I'm all for that. One day they may have to. Alright, almost to 301. Woo woo.
New generation isn't that smart because they're going to start making synthetic food anyway, so. Trees being knocked down. Guess they're gonna get ready and clean
it. Yipper. I'm so glad they put this light here. They've needed it for years.
Now we're in Tampa.
Yes, we are.
Not Tampa the city, just Tampa.
We're in Hillsborough County.
By the USF College.
Yeah, we're not.
That's the only thing good about this area here with the USF College. Being around here, a lot of their students, you know, that they're studying, researching, and stuff like that. So
Medical,
you get pretty good people out this way.
No complaints.
Thank you, Julie.
Well, USF was the one who figured out my brother had hemochromatosis. Because all the other doctors couldn't figure it out.
And Julie, that I think Dad Vader got that from Amazon, that New York Giants ketchup and mustard holder, right? He got that from Amazon?
Yep.
Just got to type in Amazon red and blue ketchup, New York Giants, ketchup and mustard, whatever they're called, squeezers.
Condiment containers.
Yeah, condiment containers. You could almost be looking at 1 or 2 o'clock.
Yeah.
Just make sure you put gas in the car, because you got 3 hours. So
I'll put gas in the car. Fill the big boy up.
Yourself something to eat. My husband saw that and freaked out. He thought it was cool. Yeah, because who was it? Not a Cap, another subscriber. He bought me the New York Giants spatula, tongs, apron, and the fork. There was he bought me that. That was like an old video too.
Yeah.
When I did the mail thing, the mail call videos. When we used to do the mail call videos, people would send us stuff. And he sent me, and it was nice because it was cut out in the metal spatula, New York Giants. So when you squeeze the burger, the New York Giant meat.
That's the envelope would come in through the meat.
But he sent me that when we had the grill, when we were doing a lot of grill videos. That spatula is just right too. It's a nice long handle. But it's really made for grill. But the griddle, you need the longer paddles. Because you scoop up more.
Well, you can still use that with your grill for hamburgers.
Yeah, but I'm just saying now that I make smash burgers now, yeah, you can still use it. I'm just saying, but the longer one is.
Fowler, here we go. All right, this is going to be our slow down time.
This is take this road. It takes you to Busch Gardens. There it is, right there. Oh, see the? Oh no. Yeah. No, that's not it.
So what the hell?
I thought that was the venue, the new venue.
You're like, yeah, right there. I'm like, what the hell am I looking for? There's a lot right there.
But this takes you by the USF College, Busch Gardens, Mosey,
all the good stuff.
This is where the big top flea market used to be. Now it's just a bunch of apartments.
Yeah.
The famous big top flea market was right here.
Yeah, it was.
And then they put Tessa Springs apartment.
Excuse me. And you're not far from the airport this way either.
Lady B says, hi, BB.
Hello. How are you this morning? Well, somebody made mention that BB did not look happy in one of her videos.
That's on a million videos.
But because BB has not been feeling up to par lately, extremely drained.
We're good. Incognito Mouse and I finally made it to Florida. Sweet. What part of Florida did you make it to?
So as I was saying, I went and got some blood work done. And my blood work was all jacked up, but now we know why. BB has no estrogen or testosterone. So now we're going to get me on that, and hopefully I will start feeling better.
Haines City.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. They're not far from us.
Good old Haines City, boy.
It's nice out there.
The old Orange Groves area.
Yeah.
I think that's like by Eagle Ridge Mall, Winter Haven.
Yeah. They're still farming.
Route 60.
There's still big property out there.
Highway 27.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, like, to move to Orlando is the biggest mistake in anybody's life. Anyone who moves to Orlando, you'll be making the biggest mistake of your life.
I mean,
it's like living on top of each other.
I mean, that, unless you're like from
Found
New
a
York
nice
City.
house, newer housing development. That's good.
I mean, I think that would be the only way you could actually handle living in Orlando, is like if you're from a really big city like New York City, Jersey City, to where you're used to all that craziness.
Yeah, but it's worse in Orlando. Orlando is literally, if you like living on top of each other and going to a store and it takes 8 hours, like in Puerto Rico,
yeah, then
have at it. But Haines City, depending on where you're at, if you're near I-4, near 27, near 60, you're in an area where you can go to places, because supposedly today they opened up the new section by Champions Gate, and it's supposed to alleviate traffic in that area. That was the biggest no reason that people were stopping for no reason. You would go 30 miles and doing 20 miles an hour. And what used to take you 30, 40 minutes to go from Lakeland to Kissimmee was taking you 2 hours. Yeah, that's why I don't like stuff. I quit going. And Plant City is getting that way too. It's just it's just a whole congestion just meets up there for no reason, and that's it. It's crazy. Yeah, they're northeast, right by Davenport line. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you're by that where the Kansas City Royals used to practice, and they put a Target there, they put a mall there. They got a lot of food court in that area.
But Davenport's not far from us.
No, but I mean, even
Yeah.
that area is growing up.
Oh, God,
But,
yeah.
but the crazy thing is in Kathleen, they're putting a super mega
Oh, my
subdivision. And it's definitely not going to be done this year.
It's going to take a couple of years.
This super mega subdivision that they're putting in Kathleen, we'll have to record it one day, has retention ponds the size of lakes.
We're not originally from Florida. BB moved to Florida in 1979 when I was 8 from Michigan. But Florida is my home.
Yeah, I came in 94.
I mean,
from New Jersey.
Yeah. Like, I remember a lot of stuff being a kid, you know, from being in Michigan. But all my growing up years were here in Florida. Florida's really all I know.
Like, in other words, when we came here, like when BB came here when she was young, and I came here in 94, it's like I didn't come down here and like, I'm from New Jersey. Well, I did come down here at first. It was like, I'm from New Jersey. This is how we do it. After a year, it was like, you know what? I'm here in Florida. I'm going to live how the Floridians live. And like, if you're coming to Florida to be like, well, I'm from New York City, this is how we do it. Well, then you don't want to be a Floridian then, because that's not a Floridian life.
No.
And if you live the Floridian life, it is a good life. But if you're just trying to change it or be something and not saying you're a Floridian, then you're going to have it. Some people don't even make it here 6 months. Some people leave within a year or two and they complain because the house insurances are high. The car insurances are high. I mean, you just, you know.
No, Eric, we're not too far from TGH, babe.
I mean, we are far from TGH. We're on Bruceby Downs.
No, we're on Fowler right now.
I know, but we will be on Bruceby Downs.
We're going down Bruceby Downs.
It is still far to get, I mean, from Lakeland to TGH, yeah, but not, I mean, still here. This is what they call New Tampa, Wesley Chapel, where the college is, and you're still across, you know, I mean, you still got to go to the other side of, because the Tampa General Hospital is in downtown Tampa.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I mean, it could be another good 30 minutes. Sparkly Popsicle. Hey, friend, hope you're doing okay. Thank you. And then this one says, hey, Bonnie.
Hello. Good morning, good morning.
But, like I said, you know, I know a lot of people want to move down here for Disney. They move to Orlando and then they regret it. Orlando is like that. Like I said, it is like the hellhole of living. I remember back in the days, and it had to be like in the 80s or something, where there was pictures of Los Angeles.
In 0.2 miles, traffic light camera ahead.
Yep.
Los Angeles hospitals. I mean, Los Angeles roads were like dead stop. That's how Orlando is and stuff. It is literally
crazy.
You're living on top of each other, dead stop traffic. They just opened up Epic, Universal Epic. I mean, it's... We drove where you are at. I'm in Tampa for orientation for my new job. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Yeah, this is where the Veteran Center is, the hospital, the VA hospital, the veteran, all veteran stuff is here. This takes you to Wesley Chapel, back into Lakeland.
Back into Zephyr Hills.
Behind us was Busch Gardens. They're supposed to be building the new college football field. They just got approval. And they stuck the shovel in the dirt already.
Cool.
But yeah, this is all cancer centers, Moffitt's,
Yeah.
all USF, like USF Health. Like this is where I went to when I had my prostate cancer. Because this is where the #1 cancer doctor was. He was out of here.
What's the other one for the kids? Shriners is also here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if you have cancer or you have something real serious, you want to come over here to USF Health.
Yep.
And stuff. Because again, a lot of these kids that are in college and learning and practicing new medicines and inventing new medicine all comes out of this area,
yep.
These buildings in here. And they do take all you have to do is have your
traffic
doctor.
light camera ahead.
All you have to do is have your doctor. What's that thing when they recommend another
referral?
Doctor? Yeah, refer a doctor out of here, and your insurance. They'll take your insurance and everything.
Yep.
Good luck, cameraman. Praying for you, man. Hopefully, you can go live after the surgery. Yes, I hope so too. But like I said, I don't even know what the hell is gonna happen to me. Like, I cannot find nothing online other than that picture that you see for the whatchamacallit, for this live. I mean, literally, I will be asking the doctor like minutes away from getting a surgery, like, what will you be doing? I just remember in the office, he's like, you need surgery. Okay. I don't want a catheter. Oh, don't worry, you're going to have a stent. What? And then 8 days later, we'll take it out. It ain't going to hurt because we cream it up and numb it. Like, what the? I want like the intense, like, you need to tell me what the hell you're doing.
See, Brian thought you were going there. I was like, hell no, that ain't happening.
And then it depends how long it takes to blast a stone. And see, now I'm like, when I seen the pictures of the walls of some stones, I mean, they are stones. They're rocks. I mean, they literally look like gray color rocks. And like they were showing one where the dude, a picture of one with like 1 billion kidney stones in them. And Jesus Christ. But I mean, I'm only going for one. But I still want to know what the hell is gonna, like, what are you doing? Like, because like I said, the videos that I found, they're 12 years old, 7 years old, and they're no help. People trying to get right to the point and explaining it. They're just, it's like they take forever, and then it's like blah, 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 and then you're like, well, what the hell? I don't understand it. So like I said, I've never had a kidney stone. It's kind of like with the prostate.
Oh no,
when I had prostate cancer.
Oh no, they explained that to you.
No, but I'm saying when I had the prostate cancer, I didn't even know what the hell a prostate was. I was like, they're sticking something up my butt. And I'm like, what's a prostate? Because you're going up my butt.
Most men aren't into medical stuff, and y'all don't like going to doctors, so... Prostate, what's that?
That's what I'm saying. It's like,
that's the thing that makes you help you make a baby.
It's like, if you don't need to know, why know it?
Yeah, we know that's your motto.
Now it's like I need to know. I mean, I feel like just saying, like, listen, dude, it hasn't hurt since I left the hospital.
You know what?
You don't have to eat the yellow light, the red light, V. You could have stopped there for a couple more minutes. I mean, I guess we are going to be here at 9:45. Only God, boy. If
I can help it, you will be.
Only God can do this to me, boy.
He's like, I got BB at the helm. You'll be all right.
I mean, I can still cancel it. I still have up to...
If I drive all the way out here and you cancel it...
I mean, I feel good. I haven't had no pain or nothing. I've been drinking all my water.
I don't give a diddly doo-doo.
I don't even know why I'm coming in here.
because it's still there.
All right, guys, this is it. Thank you, everyone. Please pray. This is it, man.
Alrighty.
The surgery center.
Welcome back, love.
Oh my gosh. All right, we're out of here. BB wants to rush me in there real quick so she can go shopping.
No, it's not because I want to go
That's
shopping.
it.
See ya.
I hope to see you after. Bye-bye, guys.